I was introduced to the whole life wave by Sally and um, Angie and Pat Mosher. They are actually my neighbors here at work and become pretty much family. Along with Sally, I call Sally the master. She's absolutely amazing. But
He's our favorite.
yeah, our favorite. Yes. But yeah, so I've known about it, but I think it's a typical reaction just in the beginning is like, too good to be true. And so I was always aware of it. It wasn't until um I want to roughly say about 2 years ago, my mom her doctor just said, "Hey, go to the hospital," and it was during the whole pandemic. So she went to the hospital. They admitted her, and we had no idea what was going on. And then so later we found out that the her liver results. Apparently, the average number should be in the 50s. It was over 1,000. So they were expecting liver failure. Um, they couldn't figure out what was going on, and just like the way the body works, well, as soon as one organ stops working like it should, starts affecting her kidney, heart. So I mean, she was pretty much ready to say goodbye. She was, talking to us like, yeah, like almost like, let's finalize the will. And then so we're like, "Hey, you know what? Why don't we try the life wave?" And my mom was a little bit skeptical, but I told her, please do this for at least 30 days, do this whole pack. So she had decided, she had agreed, we made her do it. And then it wasn't until the 20th day, actually. Oh, and before that, when and everything, the way they were controlling her level was injecting steroid. But then the side effect of that was just, her hair was falling off, lack of appetite, no food, no energy. She was just sleeping all day. So on the 20th day, she said, "Hey, I'm so slowly feeling like I got my energy is coming, my appetite is coming back." So she started eating, and then throughout then, everything just started to get back to like, her energy was coming back, from everything else. But we're like, oh, could it be from the X39? And so and because of her condition, she was getting her blood tests every week. And so her doctor's like, well, her liver count is still pretty high. And I go, well, what's the actual number? And mind you, this is like 6 months later. Her number was, from like 1,000 to 800 to, it kept going down. So finally the doctor's like, oh, it's still pretty high. I go, well, what's the number? And he said, oh, it's at like 75. We're like, this is the first time she's been in a double digits in like, before we thought she was gonna just die. So we're like, holy schmoly, this is awesome. So she kept uh taking the X39. We also gave her some glutathione, which was specific for her liver. And long story short, it's been a couple years. She just returned from Korea for a month, and just living the lifestyle that she should be living.
So let's
Yeah.
go with you now. What happened to you?
Yeah, so I play my brain still thinks that I'm 21, so I still play very competitive sports with all these young kids. So I'll never forget this too. It was the last week of soccer game, and I had a breakaway. I'm about to score a goal, and then boom, there goes my hamstring, and I literally dropped. And it was week before playoffs. So I went home that day, barely could walk out. I went home and I took some X39 and Carnicin. It was on a Sunday, and I'm like, I hope this works, And that was my first experience with it. And then on Wednesday, 3 days later, I got out of bed because so Monday, Tuesday, I got out of bed just kind of limping, just in pain. Wednesday, I got out and I was like, wait, what's going on? And then I start literally digging way into my hamstring, trying to find the pain. I that was when I was like, I'm sold. This is crazy. And then so what was crazy was that Sunday I came and played. I literally played in playoffs, and my friends in the soccer league like, did you pull your hamstring last week? I go, yeah, you could barely walk out of here. I was like, I took this stem cell activation patch, and they're like, what is this? Show me what this is. And yeah, so it's been pretty incredible for me.
Wow. And so that was your first experience. Have you seen any other experiences, Chin? Like your energy, your sleep, anything else going on that you've experienced?
Yeah, so I know the biggest thing I notice is because on weekends, like I said, I play competitive soccer and I play hockey, and Monday morning, I get up like my that's when my old age, all the ankles and joints are like slowly getting out, and then but with this, I honestly, my recovery time, I feel like I'm in the